Hi guys and welcome back on Tamagotchi TV. Today's video I want to give you a little review and a walkthrough of the Tamagotchi V4.5. As you can see, we have 3 different shell designs, and that's for a reason. I'm going to tell you and show you everything you need to know about the V4.5 and what are the difference between different stages. As you can see, we have a teenager right here, and on this Tama we have a child, and on this it's an adult. And I want to show you all the different features through the video. I'm the English part on this channel, so I live in Germany. I am normally just speaking German, so if I pronounce some words not in the correct way or sounds a little bit weird, I thought on this channel it would be good if we're gonna make English videos as well, so please be kind. I'm trying my best and I hope this video gonna help you out. So let's get started with the video. And I'm gonna show you everything you need to know about the V4.5 on this Tama. This is the Tama I'm currently running. I love this shell. It's so pretty, and to be honest, this is actually my favorite shell design from the V4.5s, at least from the European versions, because I feel like the Australian V4.5 or the Americans has so much cuter shell designs, but that's not the point of this video. I'm gonna just start now with all the menu icons here, so let's go. On the first one you have the menu icon, or more like the health meter, where you can find all the hungry meter and the happy meter. And as you can tell, it's not full right now, but we're gonna change that in a second. The next one, the second screen, is to check how many training points your Tama has. It goes from 0 to 10, and the more the better, obviously, but I'm gonna tell you later on how you get these training points. On the third side, this shows you how many skill points your Tama has, and there are 3 different I'm going to tell it categories where you, or the different, I don't know, different types of skill points. Now I got it. And the first one is a humor skill points, the second one are the beauty skill points, and the last one is the love skill point. And as you can tell, I have a lot on the love skill points, and the difference between these I'm going to tell you later on. The next page is the 4th, and this shows you the name, the age, and the weight of the Tama. The next page shows you which gender your Tama is, and I have a boy here, and in which generation you are. And as you can tell, I'm on the 2nd generation, or in the 2nd generation. The next page shows you how many Gotchi points you have. You can get them through playing with your Tama. I'm going to show you all of this later on. And the last page shows your username. This is the name you choose when you start your Tama. Just think really clear about this, because you cannot change your name later on, so it's gonna stay until you reset your Tama, but who's gonna do that anyway? The next icon is the food icon, where you can find meal and snacks for your Tama. The meal increase the hungry meter, of course, and the snacks makes your Tama happy again. Yeah, and you have different types of food here, and also the same on the snacks. Also, a good thing to know is that you can buy 11 meals and 11 snacks. Also, you can buy them both in the shop. And be sure you feed your Tama a meal when it's hungry, and also give him a snack if it's not so happy. But you can also play with your Tama, so it's also increase the happiness. Here you have your toilet, where you can clean the poop from your Tama. Of course, there is nothing on the screen right now, so nothing is happening. Oh, it has to poop. I'm gonna put him on the toilet real quick. This is also a function when you see the waves between on the left and on the right side between your Tama. It means it have to poop in the next 5 seconds. So if you're fast, you can click the toilet icon, and then it sits on a proper toilet. really cute. The next icon is the game icon, where you can find your games, items, there's the shop, passwords and souvenir. And here are 5 games. You have Climb, Thug of War, Apple, Shapes and Manhole. And I'm gonna show you all the games in a quick run through. The Climb is actually one of my favorites because you jump on clouds and it's super simple. You just have to watch when the cloud is there and you just press the B button and your Tama is going to jump on the next cloud. Yeah, it gets faster and faster as more points as you get, but I think it's super fun to play. I love these. So that's that. I just end the game. The next one, Thug of War. This is also really fun. It's like rope pulling. This is the right English translation, but as you can tell, you have a bar here and the other Tama has a bar there. You always have to get it full. So yeah, I'm gonna show you this real quick. I think I'm gonna lose this at the second one. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this right now. Normally I always win this, but of course on camera, I think, oh my god, this is so bad. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know I'm gonna lose this. But I think you got the point. The next game is Apple. And your Tama has a little basket on them and you have to choose where the apple comes, on the left or on the right. And you just press the A button for the left and the C button is for the right side. The maximum you can get on the games are 400 Gotchi points. And I'm just gonna show you the next game, which is Shapes. I had a lot of trouble to find out how this game works, but I got it. You always have to switch between the different symbols. So the middle one and the left one have to change. So I'm gonna press both of them. And yeah, so as you can see, these have to change. So I press A and B, or yeah, sorry. But I think you got an idea how it works. So, and the last game is Manhole, one of my favorites. You have hearts, Gotchi point bags, and yeah, you always have to press them when they come down again. So hearts give you 2 points and the money bag give you 3. You have to play this game to 100, so you need 100 points, and when you got this, you get your 400 Gotchi points. Yeah. And of course don't get the snake, otherwise you will lose the game. So we now got our Gotchi points. Here we have all the items I already bought. There are some really cool items here and I want to show you later a really special one, and this is the cell phone. And you can call your parents and call your teachers or the Gotchi King with it, but I'm going to show you this later. And now we played with our Tama and we got some money for our Tama, and now we're going to spend all our money. And for this is the shop. Good. Now you have 4 different things in the shop. This change 3 times a day. I think it's 9 a.m., 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. But if I'm wrong, I'm going to write the correct time here. And I forgot to mention that you have also the option to put codes in the shop. You have to press 3 times the A button, and after you did that, the salesman will put his hands up and you have the option to put a code in. After you put 4 codes in, you will get the raw cell phone, what I talked about before, and then you have the option to call the Gotchi King, your teachers or your parents. And I'm gonna show you the picture right here. So if you want, you can take a screenshot. So you have already all the combinations for your calls. On Password, you can enter passwords. And then we have Souvenir. This was originally made for Tamatown, but sadly Tamatown is not available anymore. But it's, yeah, just still there. So back to the fifth icon, the connection icon. Here you have the option to connect with other Tamas, like the Yinsei. This is just in the European versions. Normally on the American it says V4. and 4.5. And yeah, you have different options here, like play a game with each other, give or receive a present, and just have a visit. Yeah. And on the others you can connect with like a V3 or V2 or V1, so you have still the option to connect with older devices. It randomly choose what your Tama is gonna do. Like here on the first icon you can choose between 3 different things, but when you connect with older versions it's just randomly choose. Yeah, then you have the work icon. This is a really cute and cool feature on the V4 and V4.5. And I have a teenager right now, so I'm in school, but you have different options on the work icon. For an example, this is why I have 3 V4s here at the beginning, just to show you the different things you can do on the work icon. I have a teenager right now, but you can go to kindergarten as a child, as a teenager you go to school, and as an adult you have to work, like in real life, but you can choose a job there. And for the job it's important to have skill points, as I showed you in the beginning, and also training points. This is also really important, so you can get the job you want. So now I have this beautiful V4.5 right here. It's an American version and oh, it's beautiful. I love this shell. This is not mine, this is my boyfriend's. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how you can get to the kindergarten. You can already see, let me go back. You can see the mail is blinking. That means you got mail or a letter. So, and as I told you, here's the important letter. So we just click on that. And this is our kindergarten teacher. And she is happy to have a new child at the kindergarten. And then they both leave to go to the kindergarten. You press the B button and you see them in the kindergarten. And you get a little present, like a little backpack. So he can carry all his stuff to the school, not to the school, I mean to the kindergarten, I'm sorry. But how cute is that? This is adorable. So now you have a little backpack and now you can go to the kindergarten. You go back to the connection icon and then you click work and he's jumping away and you press the B button again and now you go to the kindergarten. So. And here is the teacher, or the kindergarten teacher. So this was wrong. He has to do the exact same thing what she's doing. Wrong again. So this was not the best, but he tried his best, right? So yeah, that's that. You don't have to press any buttons or anything. Just go and visit your kindergarten for a while. And yeah, what I forgot to tell you is that when you're in the school and he's doing everything right, this increase randomly the skill points here. Also really good to know and a really cool feature. And yeah, I think that's all for the kindergarten stage, I would call it. So yeah, let's go back to the video. So I'm gonna show you what you can do as a teenager. I'm already in school and I have choose my teacher, but you can choose between 3 different teachers and all of them have different skill points for you. So I choose him. I don't know his name, but he has the humor skill point and he wrap it up and then you have to save it in your head where it is. and when he's done, you have to choose between the 3 presents. And I think it was here, I'm not sure. Yeah, I got it right. And as you can tell, this gives your Tama now a humor skill point. So here we have another version 4.5. This is the cute bubble shell. And maybe you remember this because we unboxed this in the last video. If you not saw this, we're gonna put the video right here and in the description below if you want to watch that. And I would watch it, to be honest, because there's a really cool trick how to open an old connection packaging without destroying the frame on the side. So go check that out. So I'm going to show you the work option here. This one is a little, how are you going to call it? I think it's a little bus driver on an airport. He transport all the people from the gate to the plane, and every job has an extra game. So yeah, I'm going to show you this real quick. So as you can see, I'm pressing the C button to go down, and now they come back and I have to press the A button and the C button again, and oh my god, it gets fast. Yeah, looks good. Shoot. Okay, but I think you got it. So we are back home again. So where's our Gotchi points? That's a really good question, you may ask. When your character is an adult and he goes to work and comes back, you get no money. But on the next day, you have to go to work again. And when you go back to work, you get your paycheck from the day before. So for an example, today I went to work. Yeah, you saw everything. We went through this together. And on the next day, so tomorrow, I go back to work the first time and then I get my money. And after that, I can play again and go to work again. So when you go to work once a day, you will get like around about 1,000 Gotchi points. But when you go like 5 times or 6 times, your Gotchi points are way higher than when you go just once a day. So yeah, back to the video. The next option is the PC. We can unfortunately not use this anymore because Tama Town is not available anymore, sadly. But anyways, it was still on the Tama. So yeah, the next one is the training icon. Sometimes the Tamagotchi will become upset or naughty, so you have to use this to discipline him, and this increases the training points. And when he calls for you and you have 2 different options, you have to use praise when your Tamagotchi is upset, and you have to use the timeout when it's naughty. As an example, when it calls you and there's nothing wrong with him, he's happy and full and he just called you for no reason, you give him a timeout. And when he's crying, for an example, you give him a little praise and he's happy again, and you get a training point with that. The next icon is the medicine icon. This is this one right here. And sometimes your Tama gets sick, or when you feed him too many snacks, he has problems with his teeth. So when your Tama gets sick or has other problems, you can use this medicine right here. So, and the next icon is the mail icon, where you can get 3 different types of mail or letters, whatever you want to call it. The first one is Virgin Cookie, and this is like a lucky cookie, I think it calls, and you get multiple mails in a day. So, and as you can see, we have 2 stars on the Gotchi point symbol. That means literally nothing. You're just gonna stay at 400 Gotchi points, but when you get all 3 of them, you will get 500 Gotchi points each time when you're winning a game. That's pretty cool. And when you have the heart symbol, all 3 of them, I think you will have a better chance of getting married or something. And the last one, yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, the other one is here in the middle, and this is just a normal letter. and this is the important ladder, but let us just talk about the ladder, the normal ladder. You can either get the Gotchi King here or a robber. The Gotchi King always bring presents or money, and it's always pretty cool because sometimes, yeah, you can get like 5,000 Gotchi points from the king or a really cool rare item, but it's randomly choose, so you have no effect on what you get. And the robber, I hate him so much because he always stealing money from me, and sometimes it really hurts. He can, I don't know, I think the highest I got on this one was 1,200 Gotchi points, and it's really annoying because, yeah, who likes to get robbed, I guess, right? Yeah, and the important letter is always, your Tama always get a letter when it's, yeah, time to go to school or for preschool, or when you have the option to get a job. So this is also really important, as it's called an important letter, right? Yeah, so when my character evolved to an adult, he can choose a job at the workplace here on the connection icon, but you have to wait until you get the message. So when you get the message, you will leave your school first, and after that you get another important letter, and then you can choose your job. So, and the next icon is the friend list icon, that's right here, where you can see your points, the family, friends, and present. On the point, you can see how many points you have, and when you press the B button, you can see you can donation some of your Gotchi points for the king. Yeah, the next one is family, and here do you see your history. I think this is for Tamas who passed, who not made it. And on the next one, you can see your parent. This is my character I had before, and this is his dad. He was 8 years old. He was a big guy. And here you can see his phone number. So it's a really cool feature. You also can call each other when you connect with another Tama, but both Tamas have to have the phone. Yeah, otherwise it's not working. And now you see they call each other and just have a little phone call. How cute is that? So yeah, let's go ahead. We have friends then. This is Bird. It's a boy. You can see we have not a good friendship or anything, but we had visit each other. Oh, and you can also delete this friend if you want. So the next one is present, and you can wrap up some food or items for, let's pack this CD. So the next time you're gonna connect with someone and you click the present, you will give him this CD you just wrapped. So the last icon here is an attention icon. This is always going up when something is wrong with your Tama or when he needs attention. So yes, this is basically it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye!